Yes.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Hello, War Bandit Hades. It is I, Lord Bufastro. He was talking to me. Again, Kid Manzai.
Yes, we'll take it.
Kid Manzai and Ma Manzai.
We'll take it. Yay.
But yeah, we're gonna be doing more Ace Attorney here on Christmas. Can't let Maya go to prison. Just cause, it's Christmas, Phoenix can't be like, yeah. Well, Ma, you're a lawyer. Are lawyers allowed to be like, hey, I would defend my client today, but it's Christmas.
They don't have court on Christmas in the United States, you kidding?
You beat Duo? Nice! Duo is a character in Mega Man Battle Network 4.
Oh, wow.
Which is the final boss of Mega Man Battle Network 4.
Well, we actually had a traditional Christmas dinner of Chinese food today.
It is. But yes.
So you ready to get started?
Yeah, I almost said let's begin. I can word. Before we get started, let me just give you a quick shout out. I don't know if anyone is here to read the shout out, but for better or for worse, maybe if someone comes in, they'll be like, oh, there was a message here earlier. Who is this War Bandit Hate? Kingdom Hearts HD. That's another game I've been thinking of playing with you.
You like Kingdom Hearts, yes, I know.
I feel like you'd find the story interesting, but I'm not gonna make you play it. Oh, God, no. I'm not making you play Kingdom Hearts. But I feel like you'd find the concept fascinating.
It's crazy. So
It is crazy, you're right. That's why you'd like it.
Do we get started now?
Yes, let's get started.
So, continue?
Yes, continue to the investigation. Load the save data.
Hooray! September 7th, 311. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss Faye.
So is it wise if you're like, say, in a detention center Actually, okay, jokes aside, obviously it's not wise to threaten someone in earshot of a police officer while you're being spoken to by a visitor.
No, it's definitely not wise.
But, like, based on at least what I've seen in TV...
Yeah?
Like, the prison is attached to, like, a little area where, like, with a glass window...
Well, what you watch on TV is two different things. You watch interviewing in the police station and then interviewing at the jail. Here, it looks like they're just doing it as the jail.
But they call it a detention center. Is that the same place as the jail?
That's a jail, yeah.
They're just calling it detention center?
That's what they're calling it, yeah. And so, in the city, it's called the Brooklyn House of Detention, so...
Do they call it that everywhere?
No, some places.
Or only in... I imagine they would all...
Some places.
I'll be starting playthrough 2 next week, and yeah, she switches up real quick. Yeah. Playthrough 2 of Battle Network 4. You're going all in? Nice.
Good. Go. Now read.
Yes. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. So if you recall, yeah. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Ah, when you say it, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned in lawyer school, huh? Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Yep, against my better judgment, I want the other double soul, particularly proto soul. This means nothing to you. Proto soul is really good, though. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding, some scum sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have anything against lawyers or just against me? Yeah.
She gotta move forward here.
Yeah. Because she ain't doing much. Oh,
no,
went again. So to fast forward through it, if you remember what I said, hold down B.
But I wanted to move forward.
Well, to move forward, remember, always look in the bottom left corner to see what you can do. You can present stuff to her if you want. Maybe that'll be useful, or...
Now let's move.
Looks like forensics have taken the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though.
Nah.
He's literally saying take a look around. Don't... He's suggesting you look around.
Examine. So
yeah.
now.
You might as well.
So how do I look around?
Anytime it's orange, you can look at that thing.
Oh.
Mia's favorite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... Mia. Mia's desk. If there's a check, that means you already looked at it.
Ah, clearly. Okay.
Yeah. There's got to be other stuff to look at. There's a ton of stuff to look at. There's no reason not to. Because the thing is, the game won't let you get to the trial
What
unless...
is there to look for? I don't see anything. Ah, the picture. Which was...
An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. So check it out one of these days. Maybe it might not be useful, but you might as well. You couldn't cram more legal books here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are here. Are some of the files missing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Nah, I'm imagining things.
Now, can I move?
If there's a check, you've already looked at it. The thing is, Ma, you gotta...
What? It's like there's nothing to look at anymore.
Yeah, maybe not.
So let's just go.
But you can never dismiss anything. Once you get to later games, you're gonna want to look at everything. Otherwise, the game, you're gonna be wandering... Hello? That's conspicuous. Looks like Rosberg is out today. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Bet they're looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
There's a picture on here. Whose picture? Wow.
You can select it. Yes.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You just gotta be a bit more precise. It's a bit... There we go.
Ah.
What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back.
Now that makes sense.
DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took?
No. Well, who is that?
No. On second thought, I'd better not. Remember, that photo is always here if you want to swap them.
Okay.
But you can only have one of the two photos for some reason. There's also the very conspicuous thing you might want to look at. There's a very conspicuous thing missing that you might want to look at. If you recall last time.
What?
You see the big... There's
the picture's missing.
Yeah. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was painting of...
I don't remember.
Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case, and I'm mistaken that lighters made of solid gold. So do lawyers make enough money to get solid gold lighters?
Some do.
Okay.
Not your mother.
Would you want a solid gold lighter?
No, but I'd like a solid gold something. Okay, so now what do? Go forward.
And to go forward, you go back. You could show that photo to people. Maybe they'll give information.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
Oh, no, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
About Miss May.
Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but the moment I saw her, she'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
Photo?
If we go back and get the other one.
Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set.
I want to get out of here.
B is for back. Anything you want to present to him, maybe?
No, I want to get out of here. Because I want to get the other photo.
Nope. You missed it. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took?
If we swap.
I think I'll swap them.
Now we go back.
Yeah.
Go back to him.
Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about it. Well, sure, I guess, why not?
Yes.
Give me a moment.
Bless you.
From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it! So, what is exactly an affidavit?
It's a sworn to statement.
So, like, does it count as, like, what if you lie in an affidavit?
Well, usually you sign an affidavit under the penalty of perjury, so it's not okay.
So, an affidavit is essentially equivalent
Sworn
to...
to statement.
It's basically a testimony.
Can be, but it's not always admissible.
We now got 2 pages of evidence. It's building up.
Okay, now.
You again?
Oh, that's you.
You again? Can't you take a hint and say gone?
Jeez, this guy's a clout chaser. Absolutely. Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You just don't have... You don't just have spiky hair. You have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this.
Look, I said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you... Oh, that's you. Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? What? Who? What? When? Why? It is him. Oh, he's...
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's that? Oh, that's... I keep reading your lines. The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good! It's great to be alive!
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, president of the Information Gathering Conglomerate Blue Corps.
Red? White? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man you was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Oh my. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. I don't know if we should so readily discard an affidavit, but okay.
But he did.
Okay. Hello? Does that look familiar? The painting.
Oh.
What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with your title of your personage.
Personage.
Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking about the title you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem?
Can't talk.
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the word elite challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Might want to look at that painting, because that's notable. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right here is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. Also, look at the table. It's nothing important, it's just funny. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? The trophies are also pretty funny. Or, statue of a man holding up the world. The blue court sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. If you want to go back, press B. If you want to look at the statues or the trophies, that also works. Might as well. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to such mundane details as time and place. My motto is, I don't like this guy, his rich butt. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record he does not remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you would be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness?
Because that guy's a cretin.
He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh! The police, the courts? To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. You might as well check everything. Miss May is an employee of Blue Court, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat! Wait, isn't the secretariat
It's the name of a horse.
What a shock is it to hear what she has done! What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather our first information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he tried to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. I mean, that's a big twist. She turns out to be a horse. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. By the way, what kind of lawyer is Mamanzai? Defense prosecutor?
I did prosecution, but it was in family court, and now I do a lot of estate work, honestly.
Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business into the grand office you've seen, and she was a boss. She had underlings.
Yeah.
And she always referred to them as underlings. That she always said.
I have never, ever, 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 ever.
She came home all the time and said, "Do you know what my underlings did today?"
Never, never, never. Goodness gracious.
Well, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red, White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. So how many years would April May get in American court?
Oh, for
Well,
the
let's-
wiretap, you know, it's definitely a felony, so I don't know. It
Well,
depends on what her history
Well, the
is.
thing is, let's go over, let's take a pause for a second. She committed perjury.
Right.
She wasn't officially put in contempt of court, but she caused a scene in court. I don't know.
That's contempt. That's not. That's not a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but
So
you don't
really,
get a whole lot of time to do
she'd be on the hook for perjury and
yeah. I mean, perjury can be a felony. It could be high. I mean, but sentencing in this country is done largely on history and whether or not you've got a prior history or not of doing anything wrong. So, you know.
there's also, if you heard what she said at the end, I'm afraid I don't want to end up like her. Would that?
Right, that might mitigate against her. She says why she lied. Yes, it might mitigate against sentencing. And the thing is, there's a lot of flexibility the judges have in sentencing. So, you know, I mean, probably over a year potentially, but you never know.
Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Well, I'm pretty sure most people in Ace Attorney would be guilty of contempt of court.
That's true. Very true.
Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing! Zilch, zippo, nada! Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? He punched me.
Oh, goodness.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. This is a world beyond your comprehension. Compensation. Sorry, Oh. I'm gonna be an English teacher, ideally. This is...
It's fine.
Can I teach him English? I'd probably make a lot of money teaching him English.
You can't speak English.
You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossbergs, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how man can live life purely for personal benefit. Profit. Go now, skedaddle! There is nothing more to discuss. So there is an anime based off of this game series. Only the first 3 games. And it cuts out a lot of stuff, obviously. But here's the fun thing. So the Japanese version of this... Hold on. The Japanese version of Red, White. So I guess here that they localized it by having him say insane, random words that don't make sense.
Yes.
But in the Japanese version,
Yeah.
he just puts random bad English in it. So, like in the anime, the first thing you hear is him going, "What's your name?" And it's really funny.
So they localize by having him do words that don't make any
Hang on, I know this is a distraction, but I have to play it.
What?
The audio.
Oh.
Yeah. Mom, this is the thing you do
You gonna play it while you're doing the
Yeah, well, I'll put it on for a second.
Okay, go for it.
What's your name? What's your name?
You're crazy.
I love it. What's your
You're
name?
nuts. Okay.
Maybe I should clear my throat.
Jumping jokes, that.
Oh, you. What's wrong? You look like so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So I played the Blue Core visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
What is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Core, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. So I should have guessed you ordered it, large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Okay, Ma, I know you know what you can probably guess what the right answer is. Pick the funniest answer, please. You know which the funniest answer is. It's not something I can claim to understand.
Oh, gosh.
But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
What, my boy?
You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love.
My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you.
Somebody was a little homophobic when they wrote
It's not homophobic. It's not homophobic.
Where do you get these bizarre ideas?
I don't understand how you could...
That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all.
I knew it! They are lovers!
No, we are not lovers.
It's not homophobic because he's so... Phoenix is so into it. He's so happy about the idea.
Ay, ay, ay.
Love wins! Phoenix cries.
Fred White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people with this, as I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
You suspected I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him.
Oh, I'm fiddling with the thing, that's why. That's why you were like, stop.
What?
Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
You might as well check everything out. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the coding, sorting code. The police gave the case.
That's what louder.
What? What?
I can't hear you so good.
It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Oh, goodness.
Medium?
Her name was Misty Fay. Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. Then she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
Exactly.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is a DL6 incident.
Wow.
You gotta check you missed today's trial and your refusal. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He didn't seem troubled about something.
We already know why.
That's because you're supposed to go top to bottom.
Oh.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The old fixers did it was top secret. It made sense if they didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know.
What would you do? Like, what would happen if, like, in real, again, it's in
Sometimes the police do sometimes use. They do when they're really desperate. They do sometimes use people like that, but it's really not kosher.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, sometimes they do silly things like that. Yeah,
They've tried using psychics and mediums?
psychics and yeah,
Di-
hypnosis things and yeah.
I mean, lie detector tests I know are, like, not real.
Well, they're nonsense. Yes.
But, like, they've actually done this?
Yeah, they have. It's not a really good practice. It's a really bad practice.
So far, we got Mr. White on assault and blackmail.
Yes, exactly.
And likely perjury! Also,
I told them.
you told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you...
What?
Wow, you gotta talk a little louder.
Yet if you would still challenge him, he would have a close look at Mia's office.
Me?
Mia's office. She followed his move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Am I a bit quiet?
Yes.
It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there is an A record in this file that catches my eye. A-B-S. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name. Oh, actually, that's Mia.
I have tarnished the Faye name.
That's Mia, not
Oh.
May.
Sorry. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only those words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossman, a lawyer who sold Grossberg, excuse me. A lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. But very convenient that she wrote it like that.
Yes, it is.
Well, the case the chief ever worked on, well, might as well look for White. W, White. The entire W section is missing.
Oh, wow.
So we have theft on the list now. We got assault, blackmail, and possibly theft. That's the only one other thing to look at.
Guess we almost did Jason.
Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Why not?
This is taking much too long. Maybe later. Should I go back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go back.
Never gonna... No. Never skip anything. Don't assume something isn't valid. Even the weirdest stuff gonna be evidence. Imagine you were on the trial. You were like examining a real crime scene, and you're like, "Oh, I want to get this done in 2 hours. I have too much." Let's see, J through S. Nothing much here. Ah. Well, no harm in flipping them through a bit, I guess. Biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide. Ew. So the collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. It's writing on the most of these in pencil. What? This is Mia's hand writing. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides.
Wow.
White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
So, did that go into the court record?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I go...
So now what is the stupidest possible thing you can do with this?
Now?
Yeah. What is the stupidest possible thing you could do with these clippings?
Throw them away?
Well, okay, second stupidest thing.
I don't know.
Who's someone you could show them to?
Oh, someone to Grossberg.
You
Grossman, whatever his name is.
Ghostberg. You can do that.
Nah.
Why not?
Let's show him to what's his name instead.
Who? White?
Yeah. Go back to Blue Court.
Up to you. I'm here to kind of be a vague GPS. You are the... Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems a message that has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I feel a nasty accident may occur. Actually, no. So actually, now that I think about it, that wouldn't be assault. That would be battery, right?
Assault. So battery is under technical law. Battery is when you threaten to hurt somebody, and assault is when you actually do.
So now it's assault and battery because now he's threatening battery.
I didn't mean to do that.
But we get to look at Mia. Rest in peace, Mia. Not yet. Do I make myself clear? Not yet. Wait for the list to come up. Wait for... Not yet.
Why not yet?
You need to wait for the right time. You can't just... In the middle of a conversation, you can't just present something new. Now you can.
Okay, why am I now?
You need to press... This is not a cross-examination.
So I just present?
You press A to present.
Ah.
It's a menu.
Oh, it says why.
Yeah. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this count. Mr. White, see this?
Oh,
It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. Very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? He had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. What? I think this is a really stupid move on Phoenix's part. Go up to a guy who just assaulted him and say everyone controls him. Everyone says he controls the courts. And then it's like, haha! I have proof of your wrongdoings now!
Well, he could kill him, I guess, but
You bribed him. Bribed? What exactly has led you to say this? Gee, that's a good question. Guess I got ahead of myself there. You certainly have an active imagination. Damn it. That was wrong.
now what do I do?
Try again.
I don't know which letter.
This is, yeah.
I think this is the answer.
You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved with all sorts of suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong? What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you have April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be? Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Actually, I think this is a woman. So,
What's this about?
Chief Prosecutor.
The chief prosecutor's what's his name, isn't it?
Chief Prosecutor?
It's not Eltworth?
Edwards is not the Chief Prosecutor. A Chief Prosecutor is a different thing. You know what a Chief Prosecutor is,
Okay,
Mom.
you're right. Okay.
You're a lawyer! The Mia Face case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why not? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police officer over right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man! What?
Mr. White, this isn't one of those...
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept they'll make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts with that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe? I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
They're setting him up. That's awful.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edwards included.
Yeah, well, he's a slime bucket.
An attorney was assigned to me by state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you?
So, okay, let's stop for a second. And can I have a question?
What?
Obviously, he is being set up. Obviously, he's playing puppet master. He has control of the police. But, this feels incredibly weird.
It is weird.
The fact that you can be like, actually, all of our investigation that says Maya did it wrong, we're now switching it out with this guy?
It is weird. It is very weird. And it's really, bizarre. It actually sounds like Bizarre World to me.
So,
Doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
explain what had happened to Maya. I don't believe that.
How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow.
All right.
Why are you crying? Why do you sound like she's about to cry?
Leave it to me, and I'm Mia's sister after all lawyership runs in our blood.
Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood?
I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies.
Wait!
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials.
God.
Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness, this is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.
Oi, that's yucky.
Hmm?
I think that's really scuzzy that he did that.
Who?
Red White.
Yeah. Save?
That's A, right?
You really gotta learn these.
Yeah, I think that's just totally scuzzazoid.
Alright.
I really do. That's, ugh. I don't like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's not a good person, clearly.
No, but nobody's good here. I mean, you got the jerk cop, you got the corrupt prosecutor.
I mean,
And really, I mean, and Phoenix isn't exactly helping himself really well here.
how so?
Well, I mean, he hasn't got himself a decent lawyer. I don't know, how is he going to defend himself in this trial? He's going to do it himself?
I mean, that's really the only thing he can do. Because keep in mind, remember what White said.
Yeah, he's got everybody else in his pocket.
So he would have him assigned the worst lawyer imaginable, a really incompetent one.
Yeah, it's just awful. Just awful.
Don't criticize Gumshoe. It's just his job.
Gumshoe's not competent.
It's his job, though.
He's still not competent. Okay, anyway. So, we are ready for next week. We're going to be doing this on New Year's Eve now next.
New Year's Eve. Oh boy.
New Year's Eve. This is our event on New Year's Eve.
Oh, cool. No, actually, I think that'd be New Year's Day.
Oh, right, New Year's Day. You're right.
You know, the time where everyone is free. I mean, technically everyone is free, but that's the time where you spend with your family.
Thanks for joining us, Guy.
Yeah. You can read his name out.
I can't read it. Hades. War Brand Hades.
War Bandit Hades.
Oh, good. Well, nice to meet you, War Bandit. We'll move on.
All
Okay.
right, let's put on some music. Shoot. Please, not Grepper. What are you doing? Uh. There we go. Let's put this on, and while we raid someone,
I'm leaving.
just give it a moment. We're gonna switch to the ending. I'm a judge again. Hooray! So formal, just call me Bandit.
Okay. Hi, Bandit.
And with that, let's find someone to raid. Anyone? Not as many people are streaming right now, believe it or not.
Christmas.
Someone's streaming Mega Man Battle Network transmission. Let's give them a go. I don't know who this person is, but we'll give them a shot. Alright, thank you all for coming. I'm on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm currently playing Mega Man Battle Network Phantom Network on Mondays and Fridays. We're doing Ace Attorney every Wednesday. She's here for the Wednesdays. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Have a Merry Christmas and enjoy. I'm gonna raid. I probably should have done this outro while this is countdown's going. But yes, have a good one and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.